Am I live on YouTube? So exciting! So exciting! Hey, guys! It's me, Ari, and this is my first time going live on YouTube. It is such a big deal. I'm going to quickly go live on Instagram and tell the people to come over here on YouTube. I am so excited. All right, so I've never done this before. I've never gone live on YouTube. We always go live on the other platforms, of course. But but tonight I wanted to try something different. I wanted to do something different that I've never done before, which is going live on YouTube. So what I'm going to do really quick is I am going to make sure I tell everybody on Instagram real quick, real quick. Oops. Um, so hopefully I sent out an email letting people know that we are going live on YouTube. So hopefully we get some people to join us. Okay, so we are live on YouTube and we are live on Instagram. So, welcome. For those of you who do not know me, and for those of you who do, my name is Ari, and I'm a childcare business coach. What I do is I help childcare businesses create, design, build impactful, standout, sustainable, profitable childcare businesses. And so, tonight, Instagram, we are over here on YouTube. So comment the word YouTube, get over on the YouTube page so that you can come over here and be live on YouTube. Okay, so this is so exciting. I am happy to be here. But tonight I'm going to speak about building a strong childcare business foundation. And so I am going to, if you're on Instagram, comment YouTube and come on over here to YouTube so you can join us live on YouTube. Okay. All right. So, first thing first, housekeeping. For those of you who are new here, those of you who are not, I want to let you know that I have opened my calendar for April to do free growth and profitability calls for childcare business owners. So, it is a free 45-minute call where you can jump on with me and we can go over your business, all things of your business, and see what kind of help that you may need in your business. Okay. And so if you are interested, you can comment the word call if you're on Instagram. But if you're not on Instagram and you're over here on YouTube, visit www.childcarebusinessmastery.com and click for a free call so that you can book your free growth and profitability call. Also want to let you guys know that Childcare Marketing Mastery is open. It is our membership program that is solely focused on helping you get more kids into your center. And so what we do is that program teaches you different marketing strategies. Like if you want to learn about Instagram, or if you want to learn about Facebook, if you want to learn about using Google automations, how to do an effective tour, that is the program that you want to come into because it is solely focused on registration. Now, if you want to do more stuff like do a whole revamp on your business, then I suggest you get on one of those growth and profitability calls with me. It's absolutely free, 45 minutes. We dig into your business and we see how we can help you because we do one-on-one coaching and it's fun. It's just like really fun. It's not all about fun, but it is a way for you as a business owner to grow in your business and personally to see great results. Okay. So tonight is all about how you can build a strong foundation as a childcare business owner. Now, what I will say is that when you have a strong foundation, your business should grow, right? So when you have a strong foundation and all things are going towards scalability, your business will grow. You'll do great things in your childcare business. Now, what I do run into is that some people have started their businesses already. And when they started it, they didn't know anything about foundations or systems or plans or business plans or anything of that sort. And so what happens is they've rushed into business. Business has started and it's business as usual. And we haven't gone back to connect the dots and build that strong foundation. So if that is you, this live is absolutely for you. I have my notes here. So if you see me looking down to the side, that's why. If you're over here on Instagram, comment YouTube and get over here on the YouTube live. This is the first time we're going live on YouTube and I am enjoying it so far. I have no complaints, okay? So let's just jump right on in. So number one, you want to make sure that you have SOPs for your business. So those are, a SOP is a standard operating procedure. And so what you want to do is you want to write out your SOP. So what are some things that you would have SOPs for? You would have an SOP for how to answer the phone at your center. You would have an SOP for how to do a tour at your center. You would have an SOP for how to open your center, how to close your center. You want to have these things written down, but not only written down, we want to have a video if possible. So if you can figure out how to record a video, and it doesn't even have to be something like fancy with an actual videographer, you can actually do it on your iPhone. That's fine. You can do it on your iPhone. iPhones have pretty good cameras, if I must say so myself. So you want to write it out. Once you write it out, you want to put it in a binder, label that binder. You can do that. And then you can also do video. And in some cases, you can even do audio. And what you want to do is once you record the video, you want to put it into a portal so that it can be accessed for other people, for your admin team, for your teachers, so that they know how to do things. So there's a standard that you're going to put together. This is how you want things done for your center. And that is what you are going to do. So you're going to make sure that you're recording it, you're writing it, you're putting in the binder, you're putting it on a portal. And so that you can get that stuff done the way you would like it done. We're not just winging it. There's a standard across the board. Okay. So that is number one. Number two. Now, number two is pretty hefty. I'm going to give you some parameters with it. And so you're going to need your pen, your paper, your recording device, whatever you use to take notes. Okay. So number two, you want to establish your policies and procedures, which would be through your handbooks, right? So your parent handbook, your staff handbook. Now, these are some things that I would suggest, right? Just like your SOPs, you want to have your handbooks written, video, and audio. And why do I say that? We have the weird thought process that once somebody becomes an adult, that all of the ways that people learn just stops. And that's not the truth. If you're a visual learner, you most likely you learn through visual, right? So, and sometimes, let's be honest, not everybody reading the whole handbook. So when you do a video version of it, what happens is what you can do is you can break it down into little bite-sized parts of your handbook, and you put that on a portal and they will be able to access it. So these are some things that you should have in your parent handbook. Number one, your tuition statement. Number two, your late pickup policy. Number three, your medication policy. Number four, volunteering guidelines, like what does it take for them to volunteer in your center? Dress code, absences, tardy policy, school trips, lunch and snacks. So if you have a peanut-free school, or you have things that are not accepted, or what is accepted in your school, you can have that too. Chain of command is another great thing that you should have for your in your handbook. Okay, so that's for your parent handbook. For your staff handbook, I would highly suggest these 10 things be in there. And like I said, these are just little tips. You do this, you can add, subtract. You don't even have to have it if you don't want to. Okay, so for your staff handbook, introductory or probationary period, absenteeism, your termination of employment policy. You want to have something in there that talks about your holidays, your sick days, bereavement policy, your personal days, your maternity days, right? All of that. You want to have something in there that talks about accidents on the job, dress code, sexual harassment, evaluations, salary confidentiality, and also your phone policy. So, like I said, These are just a few things that I think that should be in your handbook. If you do not want to put them in there, that's fine. If you have them, I say update them. And if they don't need updating, perfect for you. Okay. All right. That was number 2. Number 3 is you want to provide a schedule for ongoing professional development. This is my rule of thumb. So when it comes to professional development, it's not just professional development. You have team meetings, professional development, and team building. Okay. These are 3 things that need to happen with your center that helps your staff. It helps to build morale with your staff, and it just helps to have your center run smoothly. Okay. So number 1, your team meetings are usually about what is happening at the center. That is usually what team meetings are about. What is happening at the center? This is when you boost morale. This is when you talk about current challenges that are happening and what you guys are going to work on together collectively as a team. Okay. Now, when it comes to PDs are actually singular focus. Like if you're doing a training on a single thing. But this is the thing. It's not just about what is required from the state. You want to do PDs actually about what you have been observing, what you or your admin team has been observing as weaknesses in your center, and you build trainings around it about what your expectations are for them in the classroom and how you would like that carried out. So then that's another thing. Another great thing is team building. So team building is what it really is. It's team building. That's when you're building connection throughout the team. And here are some ideas for some team building. Vision board party, karaoke. You can do an escape room, potluck, bowling, sip and paint, all those things, like stuff that are really, 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 really fun for the team to come together, build that morale, build that relationship together. Okay. So that was number 3. Number four, create a hiring and onboarding process. So I'm going to say this with the most kindest part of my heart. Posting on Indeed is not a hiring process. That is just posting. Okay. And so I want you guys to realize that just like you are hiring for a candidate and interviewing for a candidate, they are interviewing you as well. And so what does that really mean? Like they want to see the best parts of what you have to offer as well. And so what I think that you guys need to understand is that your job description is the first part of the process. What does that mean? Like your job description should be descriptive, it should be persuasive, it should really showcase what is going on at your center and why somebody would want to be a part of what you have going on at your center. Okay. So once we figure that part out, your job description should have a certain flow to it. Now, presentation matters. You want to make sure that your website, your social media, your reviews are up there and it looks good, right? Because just like you would like a very reliable candidate that does all the great things that you would like, a candidate also wants to work for a center or business, a company that is doing great things, whether in the community or just like has great reviews or they're just a great place to work for. They don't want to look you up and can't find anything about your center. So I want you guys to understand that's part of your foundation. Like that's part of showing up and looking good online, that people, when they go to look for you, they need to find you, and not only find you, but they need to find all parts of you that make them want to continue to do an interview. Okay. So like I said, make sure you have your website, your Google profile, your social media, and it all needs to reflect what your center is offering. That is that. Okay. Number 5, last but not least, I want you guys to fall in love with your numbers. Fall in love with your numbers. If you don't know your numbers, you don't know your business. So you have KPIs, key performance indicators for your business. And KPIs are important because data tells a story, right? The data in your business tells a story. And I know sometimes numbers can be scary or tedious or just like something that we just kind of just don't look at. The number that we end up looking at is like your bottom line, your money coming in and coming out. But your KPIs can very well tell you why your money is acting funny. Okay. So here are some things that I want you guys to start to track. You need to track how many tours you guys are actually doing at your center. And then from the tours, how many conversions are happening. I want you to also track how many complaints you are getting and from which classroom the complaints are coming from, and are they justified? Okay, is it something that's fixable? I want you to also track how many accidents are happening, like accidents with kids at the center, and from which classroom, because that also will tell a story as well. Sometimes teachers need different type of training to help them in the classroom, and so your data definitely tells a story. Then you want to know how many families have left in a certain time period and what was their reasoning, right? Why did they leave, right? You want to know about your staff turnover, your overtime pay, and your payroll. Why is this all important? There are people, and I'm going to speak real with you. There are staff members that will try to ride your clock, right? There are no kids in the classroom. The kids have moved over to another classroom, and now all of a sudden they want to start doing the sweeping and the cleaning, and all they're doing is riding your clock. We need to know your numbers. We need to know if you're paying too much time in overtime, you probably could hire another body instead of paying time and a half for overtime. Okay. So just remember that when you are going through your numbers, when you are actually like putting stuff together. Now, for those of you who are just joining us, I want to let you know that my calendar has opened up for April, and you can simply go to www.childcarebusinessmastery.com and book a free 45 minutes growth and profitability call. Or if you're on Instagram, you can comment the word call and I will send you the link and you can book your call for this month. I have a nice number of slots that I've opened up because I want to speak to you guys about your business and what is going on. Now, I hope that all of this that we spoke about tonight was helpful. If you are just joining us, I would like you. So if you're on Instagram, just know that this replay will not be on Instagram. So you have to come over here to YouTube to find it. It's going to be under YouTube Live. So we're live on YouTube, and we're going to start going live on YouTube so that you guys can come over here and see all the other trainings that I'm doing. All the trainings are going to be on YouTube now. But I hope that this was helpful. Now, those of you who just joined us, I'm going to quickly do a recap. So number one, this training was all about how to level up your foundation of your childcare business. So number one was creating SOPs. Number two was establish your policies and procedures. Number three was providing a schedule for ongoing professional development, team building, and PDs. Number four was creating a hiring and onboarding process. And number five was tracking your numbers. So knowing your numbers in your business. If you don't know your numbers, you don't know your business. And so I want to make sure that everybody gets all of this information. So if you are on YouTube, thank you. Welcome. Hit the subscribe button and make sure you come back here every week because I will be putting up new videos. And if you are on Instagram, comment the word YouTube because why aren't you over here yet? Okay. All right, guys. So have a good night. I'm sorry to come on so late, but you know, life is life. So I hope to see you guys back here and I will see you soon. Bye.